Have you explored the depths of the ocean, coated by the infinity of being? Have you ever tried to stop the moment, to catch the beauty of time and enclose it? Have you ever wished you could transform your deepest feelings into a melody, which would make everyone able to hear? Welcome to Ocean Art. Oceans cover more than 70% of the surface of the Earth and deliver us oxygen. They help us clean our air. Without oceans, no other ecosystem could exist, not even us. A fascinating circle of life with so much beauty. With our birth, over 80% of our body consists of water. Isn't that amazing? Even more, it is us humans destroying the ocean, destroying our own health. The IUCN, the International Union for Conservation of Nature, has recently published the biggest report ever, and probably the most sad. Our oceans run out of oxygen. The pollution in our air is too much for the ocean to cope with after all those years. Huge shipping traffic, oil drilling, plastic pollution, toxic wastewaters are all not just an industrial problem, but homemade by us, as we all have been selfish for decades. Now, the next generation of young people is afraid, and we should not judge them. They have a right to fight for a better future, and we should support them. It's also easy to say, "You're guilty, and I don't want to have anything to do with it." But as long as you want to breathe, it's your business every day. Simply because time is up. And we all need to stop and change and act now. Humans want too much, but you do not need chemicals. There are other options, natural options. You do not need cheap meat from the supermarket, which supports factory farming and terrible suffering for animals. You do not need to take your car just because it's more comfortable. You do not need all the food and drinks you want to have covered in plastic because you're too lazy or want to save money. A huge amount ends in the ocean all over the world. And most important, you do not need to judge over others while you are not taking any of those changes. The human ego wants it all, no matter the consequences. But is it worth being selfish? What do we leave the future generation? A destroyed planet? It is so much easier to look away and let others do the changes. It is so much easier to say maybe tomorrow, or even worse, denying this problem. But even for those, you cannot ignore this problem we have now. The facts are so clear, there is no way arguing about this. We have to change, and there is no other way than starting with yourself now and today, and inspire others to follow. The next generation needs to breathe. But will we help them to get enough oxygen in their life?